is already one of the loudest buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His side having an early season to forget with this 1-6 start. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott with my partner Brock Hewitt up here. Riley Patterson all set down there. And from Kansas City, we're underway. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. First down, play action. Looking right, and he finds it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
To the air on third and long. He lofts it deep right side. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Chiefs make up their first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Let's go! Red, 38. Ready.
Hand off to the back. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll work against the blitz. Has it downfield working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Smash, red. Let's go now, 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Broncos and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
It's a design boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing off the play fake. All the left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
A gain of 19.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70, Timberwolves. Go!
Still sticking with the passing game. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos 1st down.
Chop alert!
Give now to the running back. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Chop alert!
On the draw, this is Henderson. Jukes away from one. Fights his way through a tackle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gained 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go now. Hunt, hunt.
They'll run here on first down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The give here on second. Breaks free in the center of the field. He cuts it back right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Broncos 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
17.
Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Check. Panther.
You just get the play off. Finds a man right side. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Alert.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Cannot.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Rutger with the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
8-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
That's fine.
Sending him on the dive. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Hut.
Trying the right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Worthy, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
18. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ready.
First down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side.
Okay,
1st and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Another one caught by St. Brown. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and a haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And it's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
And he sent a man in motion. They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
For big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the Broncos first down.
Here we go. Look.
They are throwing it again. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one doesn't go far. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Brings up second and 7.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's completed right side. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Set, ready. 45, White. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 35 apiece. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Saints. And this is the Eagles quarterback. He's going to throw, find his man, and connect. 24 yards, touchdown. The Eagles get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Cincy quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Bengals come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the home team running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Commanders find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down just inside the 25. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Red. Blaster. Stick. Hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Complete beyond the marker. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. To the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Henderson here from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Trying the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on.
They'll run now on second down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Back three, straight ahead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Here's the handoff. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And he dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
In the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Let's go now.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
42.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Down, fight, right, left, hut.
Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10. We'll look to throw. Jump off top by his back. Going to the right. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set, go.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 52, Broncos 42.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. 26 yard line.
50.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Throw here on 1st. Fits it through the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Brings up
They send a receiver in motion right.
at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Throw here, third down. Complete to St. Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Then 10 yards to go.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Third and 4.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll run it here on third down. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Down, ready.
The give here on second. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs only up by a few. Broncos go with a dime look here on third down.
Here we go. Set.
He's back to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Blue, cut.
Back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, cut.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That second down run is only going to manage a yard. Driving dire straits, it's third and 9. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Ready,
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Quick, yellow. Let's go. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road.